Hello, wrestling fans. Welcome to the Pro Wrestling Locker Room. I'm your host, Big Bubba Luscious. Alongside me, the former Pro Wrestling
Whoa, hey, you take it easy with all of that talk. The current Starbucks superstar, the reigning heel of the year, AVZ, Alex Van Zant. Of course, you got to put some respect on my name when talking to me. But we have a very special guest in the house tonight, don't we?
And you talk about your accolades.
Well, hey,
but
like
our
I
guest
said,
has
respect
twice
on the
as
name.
long as your accolades.
Twice?
Probably even
all right,
three
I'll take
times,
twice.
I'd say.
Let's not get crazy.
Okay.
All right.
Anyways, our special guest is no stranger to the Pro Wrestling Locker Room. Amazing Nate Mattson.
How are you today, Nate? I see you got your coffee here.
How am I?
Stretching out.
It's not Starbucks.
Amazing. Yes, absolutely. It's a pleasure to be back. Pro Wrestling Locker Room, one of my old stomping grounds here in Wyandotte, Michigan. You know, lots of fans have watched my career blossom over the years. It's helped Bubba Luscious start Metro Pro Wrestling.
Yes.
Thank this man.
Oh, definitely. Thank you. Thank you.
You are welcome, and you're also welcome because a lot of the fans may not know I named the company Metro Pro Wrestling.
He did.
I got we got together at Big Boys down the street, and we said,
Nice
what can we
talk.
do? Let's bring all the talent. Let's pool all the talent from Michigan, Ohio, Ontario, and let's have the best in all of Detroit, and we called it Metro Pro Wrestling. And you know what? I'm honored to be here with you, Bubba. We're
Great.
old friends.
Oh, yes.
And AVZ, there's that.
Hey, you know what? I know that you just didn't want to say all of the great things you have thought about me. I know you just couldn't really communicate that in that moment. I understand that. I understand that. Amazing, Nate Mattson. I have a lot of respect for you. You call this your old stomping ground, and you've stomped a lot of people at Metro Pro.
Yep.
Most recently, I believe, that was Gavin Quinn that you stomped? Am I correct about this?
No.
Listen.
Well, let him talk.
So there was a miscommunication.
Yes.
You see, I was out there to help Gavin Quinn.
Oh, okay.
You see, I didn't want Karam anywhere near the championship. A lot of people don't understand is before the pandemic, I was the Metro Pro Wrestling champion. I was the Metropolitan champion.
Yeah.
I was the guy that knocked off Gavin Quinn's partner, Juntai.
Yep.
So Juntai, Jay Miller, you are an excellent opponent. You're an excellent competitor, but I beat you. And Lotus, your affiliation with Gavin Quinn, GQ, we are no strangers. And I didn't want GQ anywhere near the title. And Karam, he was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. But now it seems Karam has an issue with me.
Yeah.
And I was going to be civil when I came onto the show. I was going to be very endearing to the whole situation. But with Karam and GQ now, I kind of made enemies out of both of them. So Karam, I've got my sights set on you down the road. We'll see when that happens.
But I'll tell you now when it's going to happen, April 22nd.
What? Wait a second. What?
Karam.
Hold on.
I think that's a good idea. That sounds like that should put butts in seats.
Yep.
And you know what? I love a good match like that. I think that would be fantastic. What do you say? You seem apprehensive.
No. The thing is, Bubba, you can't spring this on me.
Oh, sorry.
I do things on my time.
Oh.
I call the shots in my career. I've been doing this for 27 years.
Yeah.
I'm going on almost 30 years of professional wrestling.
Wow.
In and out of this ring. So let me tell you something, AVZ. You got to watch your mouth.
Yep.
You got to be careful what you say. Don't instigate. Don't stir the pot.
I would never.
Oh, wow.
I'm known for not doing that.
Bubba Luscious and I, we're going to have a discussion about this because if Karma and I are going to have a match, we have to have a contract laid out.
Yep.
We have to have monetary, discussions there.
Yes, for sure.
And we might have some stipulations added because I don't trust Karam as far as I can throw him, and he's a big boy. I could probably throw him across the room, but I still don't trust him.
Well, if you need my help, I could probably get you a reservation somewhere a lot better than Big Boy. But hey, you don't want my help.
He paid for it.
Yeah, so what do you want?
Okay.
I
Well,
know,
hey,
I'm not going to pass up a free meal.
McDonald's
it
was
wasn't
closed.
at Nichols this time, was it?
McDonald's was closed.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair. I understand.
The next best thing.
Well, do we have a match today?
Yeah, we do. Featuring our guest, Amazing Nate.
Okay.
So if you want, roll that.
Let's roll that.
Footage, Paul Crum. Here we go.
Oh, it's on black and white. That's rare. Considering it's a Nate Mattson match. That's pretty good.
And here we go. So, Rick Cartier.
Your partner.
Well, that's the thing is he earned my respect in this match.
Yeah.
He's a big, tough guy. He's as big as a house. And sometimes you just need people like that on your side. You need people like that in your corner. And therefore, that way, guys like Karam.
Speaking of corners, he just had you backed up in the corner right there. Ref had to let him go. What's all that?
Well, see, this is a feeling out process.
Oh, okay.
See, ABZ, I don't start my matches bing, bang, boom.
Right.
I want to feel out I want to get in my opponent's head
Yes.
and kind of show him what I'm made of.
Right.
And now we've got a little.
What's going on here?
There we go.
You're getting
Nice
handsy. I like that.
display
Oh, there you go.
Nate Mattson.
Wrist lock.
Cartier.
There you go.
And see, this is the thing. You got to work a body part. You got to pick a body part, go to work, wear the big man down.
Yep.
He-
There you go.
You know, he can't get a hold of me if his arm's broken.
Right.
And now we switched right to the headlock there. That was clever,
Yep.
but you got to watch this. Oh,
Wait a minute. I don't know.
Well, you see, this is where I was trying to see exactly what I was up against. So now it's hard to knock him down. So there, I might kind of, I might go for the leg.
if I were you, I would go for the leg. You know, a big guy like that, big base. You know, maybe you take the leg out. Is that what you're thinking right here?
Well, see, I'm still in the feeling out process. Right here,
Test the
Greco-Roman
strength.
knuckle lock.
Oh.
Look at that. Who's stronger? See, I hit the gym. You can tell I'm tanned. I'm
Right.
buff. This guy is
Of
never
course.
tanned. He's never been in the
What
gym.
could go wrong?
Probably throws
Drinks
sheep
beer.
around on his farm.
Right. Again, what could go wrong? You just did a test of strength with a 300-pounder. There's no worries to that.
So right here, I've got him right where I want him. I'm suckering him in. He
Okay,
thinks
that I believe.
He thinks he's stronger than me, but I've got some tricks up my sleeve.
Oh,
So
using your
I'm
forehead
my
there, using your
I'm
head
using my
quite
head.
literally there.
Yep.
Yep.
I like to see that.
Yeah, exactly. And so right now,
Breaking it apart.
look
Oh,
at that.
there it
Nice
was.
little kick to the knuckle. Now I'm right back on the arm.
I like the tactics. Here he goes right back.
Gonna power out.
Oh,
See, now he's trying to do some cute little fancy European stuff. See, I'm trained in all styles of wrestling, whether it's lucha libre, European, Japanese,
Flippy floppy.
yeah.
Flip
If
the
I wanted
floppy
to, I could go out there and do all these 540s,
Swantons.
Hey, I-
360 dippity doos.
I appreciate your aversion to risk there. Oh my gosh, what a shoulder tackle. That did send you out of the ring.
No, what you didn't see, I commend Rick Cartier right here. He's trying to show that he's got some strength and size. He's a little bit younger too, so I give him the youth advantage. But I've got
Whoa,
experience.
younger?
I've
Rick
got all the
Cartier?
experience. Well, he calls himself old school, but I'm about to show him some old school.
All right.
It's real.
I mean, hey,
So now you got to take your time getting back in there. He's
not
gonna make me
all of
rush.
us remember World War II like it was last week, but I understand, Nate. All right, here we go.
Trying to get the people into this match because they think Rick Cartier is going to steamroll me.
Yeah.
But that's not going to happen.
Go for another knuckle lock.
Yep.
Yep.
Interesting choice.
Yep. Well, he's doing a
Reversed
little
immediately.
lucha libre going after it. Look at that. Now he's got nice little arm.
One
right
arm into
around-
the other one. Right, there's the wrist lock.
Nope. Yep. he's
Turning it to an
turning
armbar now.
You know, armbar is very dangerous. A lot of fans don't understand the severity of some of these moves. Like you can pop an elbow out, you can mess a guy's shoulder up,
Absolutely.
not only break his wrist. So there's a lot of damage that's being done.
And it was very smart of you to immediately get out of that. And look, some classic moves right there.
Yep. Big chop.
You know, a couple chops. I didn't see anything happen with the feet there. Anything could happen there. But whoa, ducking and now the double chop.
Oh, I poke.
His hand slipped.
Yeah,
Your hand slipped,
that's-
right?
Well, no, see, he's got that long hair, and I was just brushing the hair out of his face. He couldn't see.
Helping him out.
You saw he couldn't see because he threw a clothesline, and I ducked it easily.
Well, I mean, anyone who dresses like him clearly can't see. So I do
You
understand.
took that out of your playbook.
No, I would never do
I've
something
seen
like that. I wouldn't steal from Nate Mattson without asking him first.
Consent.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
There we go.
And you might have thought I was biting him there, but that was not the case.
You were hungry.
No,
Because clearly Rick Cartier ate all the food. Oh,
Man.
big elbow.
Right.
And look at this, hooks the
One,
leg.
two,
That's
there.
a smart wrestler.
That was smart.
Goes for the cover right away. Anytime your opponent's on the mat, you
Big knee
got
to the back, too.
Yeah, that stung a little bit. He drove his
The
knee
power
right
there. Absolutely.
Right.
Using a lot of that power. Now he's going for some rakes to the face himself. Giving it back to you a little bit there.
What's this?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. He's targeting my back. Thankfully, I go to the gym and I work out my back extensively. So, I've been doing this a long time. I know the back takes the most abuse in a pro wrestling ring. You're getting
Absolutely.
slammed, you're getting thrown, you're falling down, you're getting thrown out of the ring. So you got to make sure your back is nice and strong. So, Rick Cartier right there, big clubbing forearm.
Now it looked like he was trying to introduce you to the camera a little bit there. I don't know if that was wise on his part.
Well, look at this guy. He's stalking me now. He's very methodical. He's using the ropes. That's illegal. But I got to give it to him. This is kind of why I chose him as my partner.
Right.
And there's another thing.
Oh!
The match where we were ambushed by Karam. We had a tag team title opportunity, and me and Rick against the Saint brothers, who are green as grass.
And-
You know, they're skinny little twigs.
That I can't deny that either.
And then you had like the who are they? The church people. You had
the congregation.
The congregation.
Oh, yes.
Those
Yes,
guys are a bunch of sacrilegious.
The pre-show brigade.
Yeah,
of course.
exactly. And they had no chance. We beat them pillar to post. Look at
Quick shots there to the gut. Oh, and a chop ends that cover. Oh, hey, a chop from you.
Yep.
You know, I've been on the other end of those knife end chops before, and not awesome. Not awesome to feel. Oh. Right there. Oh. And that'll stop anyone in their tracks right there, even if you're amazing.
I gotta say, you know, this is why I was impressed with them and chose them as my tag team partner.
I can see it right here.
You know,
I can understand
Look at Metro Pro Wrestling. I defeated Jimmy V. I defeated Joey Legend. I
Right.
defeated Juntai. Anybody they put in my face, I beat him. So I beat Adam Wick, who's all the little girls' darling. They love Adam Wick.
Don't get me started. Hey, first of all, yeah, all the little girls, all the distinguished ladies like ABZ, but here we go. Here, the bear hug.
I thought this was
Now, this is an exquisite execution of the basics right here with that bear hug. Lots of pressure. You said he was targeting the back. He's targeting it once again here.
maybe a belly-to-belly suplex.
Oh, I don't know about all that. There's no
He's
reason
got
for
to
that
be able to get me
yet.
off my feet right now. I've got him right where I want him, you know. But I do got to give him credit. He is targeting the back area, that lower back.
Looks
that
like
he's
they're
been-
about out there.
Oh, I don't. Hey, he's not out. He's fooling him. He's fooling him. He's got a handful of.
No,
hair there.
I don't have a
What's
hand.
that?
Look,
No?
from this vantage point, my hand dropped, stopped. He didn't. My hand did not fall.
Oh, I see some hair right there. What's that?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, yeah.
well, I'm just
Are those close
measuring him.
fists?
I've got to get him out of this hole. Sometimes you got to do it. That's
wait, what's that?
big kiss on the forehead. I'm a very
Yeah, right.
affectionate guy.
He's a loving guy.
That was not a bite.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
Not gonna take him down that way.
Yeah.
He says no. The crowd says no. Oh,
Man.
here you go.
yeah.
Uh-oh. Speed there. There you go. Flying with it.
Well, this is where I got to use
That was amazing.
and agility. You know, here's Rick Cartier. Now I've got him reeling. I'm gonna take his
There you
head
go.
out.
Oh,
Big
big
forearm.
giant forearm right there.
Now, I'm
Have
gonna
him
slam
wobbling.
I'm gonna slam him right here.
But I'm not.
There's another one.
I don't know if I believe you.
Yep, I'm gonna
You're
slam
going
him
to
right
slam
here.
him?
Yep. Oh no, big neck break.
Okay, neck breaker. That I can see.
I got
That
some
makes
body
sense.
slam.
I'm gonna slam him one day, but he's my partner, so I don't want to slam him. But I might
Right.
slam him at the end of the
I mean, besides, if you slammed him, then he might turn on you. Then who's going to do all the work in your matches?
Oh, the top.
Oh,
Oh, you can't.
right to the top.
Okay. Yep.
There's no, yeah, this is
Oh, big leg drop.
low ceiling.
Yep.
You know, but
Amazing leg
here's here's what I was so excited. I thought I was gonna beat him. I forgot to hook the leg, and his leg is massive.
mistake.
It would have
Both hands. It would. You know what? This is
expelled too
kinetic
much
chess.
energy.
Rookie
Absolutely.
Mistake.
You know.
Rookie mistake.
But
For Nate?
rookie.
Just goes to show you, anybody can make a mistake in there.
Well, you know,
Oh, this could be a re-rip. A re-rip here.
I watch a lot of Bret Hart.
Ooh, hard buckle there.
Very confident.
Oh, the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Big
Well,
freight
he's
train.
going on a trip to 8 Mile right there.
Oh,
Wow.
You're out of
That
here.
could be it.
that is always it. 1, 2, 3. It doesn't matter how big you are. The nerve endings in your face will not. Like that's a what? It's like a short arm code breaker, but also kind of like a neat defeat. I know I've been seeing you do this for a long time. It's very
Let's get back to
tactical.
Oh, look at that shot.
Very good shot. Yeah, that was done by the artist, local artist Paul, who comes to all the shows.
Oh, yeah.
Great guy.
He wears outlandish outfits.
He sure does.
That's his second one of me. He's done a couple. So,
Right.
you know, ladies and gentlemen, there we have it.
Yeah.
Amazing Nate Mattson and Rick Cartier. And that goes to show exactly why I chose him as my partner, because this guy
Makes
has all the
sense.
tools. He took me to the limit. He pushed me. But, you know, again, I'm Amazing Nate Mattson. I've been doing this a long time. So, Rick Cartier, we kind of talked in the back. I told him, look, I need some help. This whole tag team thing, we could go after the belts. But now I want to get back into the title hunt. Karam,
You gotta get past Karam first.
look,
That's not gonna be easy.
I'm not worried about Karam in the slightest. I've dealt with bigger
He's
and badder.
angry.
I've dealt with the biggest and the baddest.
But
So
he is very angry. He's an angry Karam.
but that's when people make mistakes.
Karam is always an angry Karam.
When you,
let's be
that's
honest.
the thing. When you're angry and you're frustrated, that's when you slip up. And Amazing Nate Mattson
Right.
doesn't make a lot of mistakes. And I
we're-
always call him cool and
Yeah,
collected.
and we're taping this show on March 9th, which tomorrow is the Road to Redemption, March 10th.
That's absolutely
And your
right.
match,
Uh-huh.
it's you and Big Mark Wheeler
That's absolutely
versus
right.
Gunner Brave and Adam Wick.
The Golden Gun himself, and I'm sure he's loading up those super kicks right now as we're talking. He's just loading them up right into that leg, because each one of those is going to go bang, bang, bang to those two little twerps. Gunnar Brave and Adam Wick. You know, let's see, oh, the little girlies like him so much after his face is all busted up. I think I busted up his face pretty good
Gunnar Brave
the last time I saw him.
Gunnar Brave's promo, he has like belts everywhere. The guy has a lot of belts.
I thought I told you, he's real good. I met him on the road. He's fine.
Empty table.
What?
Nothing,
What's this?
Nothing here.
Well, yeah, I just didn't bring them. They're all at the store.
Cleaner?
That's not important. Yes,
Okay.
they're all at the
Okay.
cleaners.
Yeah, I figured that.
That's right. I have many people to do things for me.
Oh, okay.
But Mr. Gunnar Brave, this is the first time, I believe, in Michigan.
Yes, and I've been having a lot of people ask me about Gunnar Brave. They're like, "Well, who is this guy?" And I'm like,
Oh,
"Good
it's
question."
the same little girls
He's
who
like Adam Wick.
like
number two.
Adam Wick, right? Yeah, not
Adam Wick
distinguished
number
women
two.
who like AVs. Yeah, I understand that. It
And you
makes a
know
lot of
Adam
sense. I
Wick,
told you, it's just more of him.
I don't
You
like
brought-
Adam Wick with the middle finger and the dirty, nasty.
Oh,
talk
just
and
wait till you get Gunnar
hitting
Brave in
girls.
here. He's going to be
just a
doing all
degenerate.
that.
He's a degenerate.
Yeah?
Adam Wick, yeah.
Well, now
Oh, you
there's
have
two
of them.
degenerates.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you booked two of them.
And you're going to miss your tag team partner, Avery Hertz, of course, who won't be there.
Hey, he's got things to do. He's a busy,
But
busy
Heather
guy.
Blue will be there.
Absolutely.
Ray Larson will be
and
there.
Ray Larson, the return.
Yes.
The return
Larson.
of Ray Larson, the Relentless Duo will be there. And hey, Heather has a
did-
pretty big match herself, right?
Who?
Heather.
Yes. Oh, yeah, Heather Blue does. Against
that against-
Taylor, yes, against Taylor Rising and Kenzie James.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That should be very interesting.
Triple threat.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I'm
you
sure
know,
you're going to be out there in Heather's corner.
Oh, of course. Well, I mean, hey, I got a big match to prepare for.
I wasn't familiar with Heather, and so I saw her at a couple shows, and I was very impressed. You know that
Absolutely.
she's one of the up and coming women wrestlers in
Yes.
Michigan that's really taken the area by storm. So
And he
I-
signed her to his
Ray as
stable.
well. Both of them.
Yeah.
Of course.
You're
well,
building a nice little
I didn't
family there.
sign them. I just befriended them.
But you know, April 22nd,
friends.
Nate and Carl. And,
Of course.
You know, I did kind of make a match for you April 22nd. Kind of jumping ahead, though, because you got to get
Well,
past Adam Wick and
well, I'm
Gunnar
like,
Brave
get
first.
past.
But I'm going
I
to
mean,
give you
come on.
back your stablemate, Avery Hertz, for April
course.
22nd.
We love to see
You and
it.
Avery Hertz
Okay.
versus KJ Reynolds.
Okay.
And
Little twerp. Like to hear it.
he's got a good tag team partner, though.
Who would his tag team partner even like?
I want to say this
Whoa!
outside of the room, but I got to say it
Outside
next
of the
to you,
room.
so just remain calm.
I'm going to
Remain
remain
calm. Okay,
clearly.
good.
Like I've also, like Nate,
Okay.
have faced the best that there are.
Okay.
The best that Metro Pro has to offer.
Okay.
The best that the Midwest has had to offer.
Well, like he's facing Angry Carl, you got KJ and Tommy Vendetta. Remain calm. Tommy Vendetta.
I'm calm, Bubba.
Handled that better than I thought. Great.
I'm very calm.
Confidence. You got it.
We're going to talk later, right?
Yeah, sure.
I can't
Tommy
wait for that.
Vendetta. Come on.
Yeah, why would I have
You
a
got it.
problem
You got him.
with facing Tommy Vendetta?
Right, exactly.
Why would I have
If
a
Hotch
problem
can
with
handle
that?
Vendetta, and you like Mr. Hotch so much, you can handle Vendetta. Right? And you're going to have
Like
your
is a
partner,
strong
Avery
word.
Hertz. There you go. So you should be good.
Talk to
He's
Nate for
got
a little while.
Carl.
Talk to Nate for a little while, please.
So Nate, how many years have you been wrestling for all these people at home?
Well, this November will be 27 years.
Wow.
Exactly. And so,
Man.
you know,
Where were you 27 years ago? I'm just
with
asking.
my au pair, of course.
Oh, okay.
Clearly. Getting delivered fettuccine Alfredo with the shrimp on top, and that's real. You can look it up in my, well, soon-to-be autobiography. It's ghostwritten, of course. I don't write myself after peasants. But yes, that was where I was. Okay. Now, again, you delivered some pretty devastating, some shocking news.
yeah.
Please, again,
But you can handle KJ Reynolds. You've got KJ.
Yes,
You've
I've
had
handled him
KJ
plenty of
before.
times.
Okay, then.
Yeah. Speaking of au pairs, I look forward to spanking him pretty soon.
Wow.
But that said,
Okay.
Direct it back to Nate,
Yes,
please.
Back to Nate. So Nate, you and Carl, have you guys met in the ring before? Except for when you sneak attacked him a couple of shows ago?
look, I didn't sneak attack him.
Yeah.
I just saw an opportunity to insert myself
okay.
into the public eye and show them what I'm made of, you know, in case they forgot. Especially at that venue, I had not been there before.
Kudos. Yeah, very nice building.
Yeah, so I just wanted to insert myself into that picture. But Karam, look, we've never met in the ring.
Okay, right.
We've never wrestled.
First time ever.
You know, I've wrestled all the new up-and-comers. I've wrestled all these guys that I've been wrestling longer than a lot of them have been alive.
Right.
That's years and years of experience wrestling world champions, legends, superstars, you know, training superstars. You know, it's what I do. It's in my DNA. It's in my nature. So Karam, I've faced the biggest. I've faced the baddest. I'm excited about this matchup because I think that he thinks he's got me figured out. But Karam, you're just a big lunkhead. You're that guy that at Planet Fitness who's always dropping his weights,
man.
and then you hear the woo, the big alarm. That's Carm. He thinks he's big, but he's not very smart. He doesn't have the muscle up here. So we'll see what Carm's got to bring to the show.
The brand's actually in Oregon. I don't mean to correct.
It's a muscle.
It's an organ.
It's a muscle.
It's an organ.
You got to use it or lose it.
Well, if you
spoke a little bit about Heather Blue and
listen,
how
I make up my own anatomy.
Heather Blue's got potential. I would agree.
She does.
He would agree, obviously.
Absolutely. Hey, and you know what? First of all, all of those idiot fans who my name is AVZ. Don't call me ST. Did you hear them chant that at me? Do you hear
know who started that?
You know what they chant?
Adam Wick.
Yes.
Of course.
You know what he started on, Heather? He started calling her Heather Herpes. That is ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
That is a disease that should not be named. It shouldn't be said.
He's got no respect
at a show
for
like
anyone.
that. No respect at all.
None.
Guys like that need to be put to sleep.
Well, you
just
got
like
to
a
do
dog.
it. You got to do it.
And I'm
March
going
10th.
to.
Well, I don't want to brag.
Okay.
And I've wrestled Adam Wick.
You have just recently too.
A couple times.
Just recently.
I'm very
just
aware.
recently.
Yeah.
I made him tap out.
No,
I saw that.
I did like
I saw that. I did appreciate
I
it.
humbled Adam Wick.
You did.
So
You did.
he can be beaten. Now with Tommy Vendetta,
that guy never says,
One-
I quit.
Step
that
at a time.
guy has shown that he can go through like glass
Yeah,
and
he
barbed
likes pain,
wire
too. It's like
and
the more
like
pain you
light
give him, he
tubes.
gets
I mean
wilder.
that's extreme stuff.
And I've
I
seen
just
him,
want
like,
you to be
maim
prepared.
people and disfigure
Adam
them
Wick,
for life, and
you can make
done
him
a lot.
tap out.
Okay, hold on. Now we're talking about Tommy Vendetta.
Yeah.
That's fine. Let me talk about Tommy Vendetta. Something that you probably don't know. Something that Tommy Vendetta does know.
Oh,
all right.
okay.
Check this out. I think earlier you were assuming that I was younger than 27 years old. I am certainly not. I am a distinguished gentleman. I'm 31 years old. And Tommy Vendetta, when you were just about this tall, this a little guy, I remember going to parties. You went to the high school where I went. You see my name on the wall in the wrestling room? Yeah, most texts in a single season. You see my name on that board? Okay, great, good. I'm glad that you definitely did see that. Now that being said, I remember your sister went to prom with one of my good friends, and I remember sitting there. I was at these parties where you were there. You were just a little kid. Tommy Vendetta. Well, guess what? You're still that little kid, as far as I'm concerned. And on April 22nd,
April 22nd.
I'm gonna spank you too, just like that little twerp, KJ Reynolds.
Oh, KJ. He's gave you enough headaches in your life, I gotta say. Correct?
KJ?
Yes, KJ.
What do you mean?
He's giving you some headaches. He's not an easy target.
I don't know. I think I should show you a couple matches from about a year
Former
ago.
Heritage champion.
Oh yeah. I remember when he stole that. That did happen by being reckless. Reckless. KJ
And Adam
Reynolds.
Wick to get that, by the way.
Yeah.
Let's not forget.
No, I get it.
No,
I get
Adam
it.
Wick
I get
is 0-2 that we know of.
Don't.
Lost to him,
Okay,
lost to KJ. Wait a
right.
minute, he is victorious over.
Well, I told you he was taking illegal substances.
Adam
in order
Wick
to-
beat you?
Yeah.
I don't recall
Kinda
any of
did.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
But it's so 1-2.
He tore up the ring to do that. You understand that, right?
Yeah.
He was the one who tore the canvas off the
that's
ring.
not-
He tore
that's
the
not
canvas
in
off the ring
regulation.
and dropped my head right on that. Like that was ridiculous.
Yeah, no,
vicious.
you do have a point. You
Absolutely.
can't just
He was
tear up the
vicious.
ring and
Kinda
use it as a
like,
weapon.
Ridiculous.
He had a vendetta against you, you could say.
He didn't have a vendetta against me because all of his
he did.
all of his little friends weren't there to help him. But hey,
Well,
you know what?
Adam
That's
Wick's
fine.
going to be there April 22nd. We know this. Vendetta's going to be there April 22nd.
I do know that.
Death Threat Army is almost complete there.
Well,
Missing a couple numbers.
let's not get crazy. I know a lot of them are super busy taking all of their bookings on TV and whatnot. They're too good.
Oh, and
They're
Jack
too
Price
good.
will be there too, April 22nd. So sorry, that's
Stop!
3 of the.
Why are you making this worse?
Well,
Like you
he's not
could-
going to interfere in your match. I'm sure they're upstanding gentlemen.
Yeah, I've never had a problem with him before ever. I've never faced him in the ring.
There you go. So maybe
That
you
was
help
a
me
lie.
with
I
this
definitely
Karm
have.
issue. Maybe they can help you with your vendetta issue. Maybe you guys
I
can
like
help each other
that.
out. There you go.
I like that. I do like the sound. You know what I like about the Death Threat Army is the sound that their face makes every time I drop it on the canvas with that pedigree. The caffeine concussion. I appreciate that every single time. I do like spiking their heads into the mat. That's my favorite thing about the Death Threat Army. But that said,
And we might have a new Metropolitan champion by April 22nd because tomorrow, March 10th, is GQ and Hotch. And I'm sure if GQ wins, Nate, you're going to want a rematch. Or
Well,
a match.
absolutely. I'm trying to insert myself back into that picture. That title that was stripped off me. I've never lost it. No
Right,
one ever
true.
beat me. No one has seen it. In fact, I'm unbeaten and undefeated in Metro Pro since I came back to the company.
Wait,
the company
quick question.
that I named.
Quick question. Gavin Quinn, did he also have the title stripped from him?
Yes.
And now, has he been undefeated
Yes.
since coming back to Metro Pro?
Yes.
Very interesting.
There you go.
Very interesting, Mr. Mattson.
Yes.
It seems that
Interesting.
there might be another match possibly in your future.
Maybe future down
Hey,
the road. Yeah.
look at GQ versus Nate Mattson is money. That is
yeah.
definitely a quality match anywhere, main event anywhere in the
Yeah,
world.
any
But
clearly.
especially in Metro Pro where we have a history. So I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I don't back down. I don't run from a fight. I'm going to do what I always do. People like me. Some people don't. Doesn't matter. I'm coming to win, and that's what I plan on doing April 22nd against Karam.
Right.
And in the future, I want my title shot.
Now, I don't want to reveal all of the cards in your deck in this moment, but if you will Rick Cartier be watching your back
Oh, wow.
against Karam?
That's a good question.
Rick Cartier and I have an understanding. He understands I'm up here, and he's still here.
Oh.
Right. I mean,
He
that
wants-
makes a lot of sense.
He wants to work up the card. He wants to be a player in Metro Pro Wrestling and in all of Michigan wrestling. See, I've got my hand in every promotion that's worthy in Michigan.
Okay.
Outside of Michigan, Ontario, Ohio, I've got my little fingertips in things,
been
and I've got
around,
tricks
yes.
up my sleeves wherever I go, and I've got connections, so I can help Rick Cartier. But if
Can
he
Rick
scratches
help
my
you?
back,
Ipso
I can
facto,
scratch his.
he needs to help you. I understand.
If I need it. I'm not saying I do need any help.
Okay.
But in case Karam likes to,
But
have
Rick-
some tricks up his sleeve,
Rick
I've got
Cartier
Rick
won't
Cartier.
be in the building April 22nd.
What?
He's not going to be there. So.
Wow.
What do you mean? You purposely didn't book him?
No, not purpose.
Was this the catering
You
incident
think I'm
where he ate
trying
all the
to
fried
stack
chicken?
the odds against you or something?
He
No,
ate your
I
fried
wouldn't do
chicken.
that.
Not mine. I would never eat fried
He ate
chicken.
Bubba's fried chicken?
That's what I think. That's what really happened.
He's not going to be there.
Rick has some eating disorders. And that's none of my business. That's something he's been working through.
Right.
But eating your fried chicken,
It happens.
That was unnecessary.
But it's still,
hey,
me like the fans want, just you versus Karam. No interference, just one-on-one.
well, we didn't talk about any stipulations because we're gonna
man.
put pen to paper and we're gonna come up and map out this contract.
Oh, man.
Because I've got some certain things. I'm a veteran and I have a lot of pull. And I have a
superstar.
lot of
He's a
say.
superstar over here himself.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Especially in this promotion, especially on this
of the
television show.
forefathers
I was a
of Metro
co-host on
Pro.
this show many, many years ago.
Yes, for sure.
Right.
What year did you start this show?
Oh, man, probably in the early 2000s.
There you go, early
Doing this
2001-ish?
same time. Yeah, around that.
So I was on the first few years, so
You
it's
were,
probably
that's
been
right.
9 or so years since I came.
Yes,
And
but-
and with that, I just want to say it's been an honor and a pleasure to come back on this show in front of all these people watching here in beautiful Wyandotte.
Yes.
There's been times where I've wrestled on the water, I've wrestled down the street, I've wrestled all over.
Right.
But right here, this is always like a second home. And I appreciate it. And I know the people watching in television land are going to support me.
Oh,
They're going to
yeah.
come out to all of our venues,
Yes.
and they're going to see me break Karam in half. They're going to
Yes.
see
Of
me
course.
ascend the ladder right to the top.
They're going to
Of
watch
course,
Tommy
absolutely.
Vendetta.
They'll be watching you from their
And
couches that they
ABZ.
purchased with welfare
And we gotta
money
wrap it up.
from the downriver dump. I'm sure that
You
they
got to
will.
think about Vendetta.
Thank you so much.
You got to think about Karam.
Hey, they need to think about me.
All
That's
right,
what really
well,
needs to
It's time
happen.
to wrap it up here. So for me, for ABZ, for the amazing Nate, we'll catch you next time.
Now that
Okay, thanks.
is amazing.
I agree.